Hey, it's Ronnie. It's Tuesday about 5:30. Yeah, I still got to do it to your black and blue damage, but I got stuff I gotta do. And update, I did send the links of the videos and a note to Harbor Freight. They haven't got to me back yet. And unbelievably, I found 4 people that have that exact same winch that work at the factory where I work. And I ain't going looking for them. They're going, oh shit, we got one of those. Well, and every one of them's got kids, okay? That's a bad deal. If Harbor Freight don't acknowledge the deal about that winch, right there, I'm going to work on it this weekend. I'm going to make a video and show you exactly there is no safety and how easy to trip that. And not just about breaking a person's arm or hand that's running the hand crank, but I never had kids, so I never even thought of this. Yeah, nobody's gonna let their little kid unroll the boat. The big grown-up is gonna be up there unwinding the boat. But you know what they're gonna do when they're taking their granddaughter or grandson out to go fishing or something in this boat and go riding this neat little longtail that'll go through that much water if it all works right, which it will. And where are they going to put the little kid? The 7 or 8-year-old or 10-year-old kid is going to crawl down that 8-foot bank and grab the back of that boat and pull it out flat, even, while it's laying down. And when that winch cuts loose and they're underneath it, just ready to grab onto it, that boat and that longtail is going to fall on your grandson or your granddaughter and crush them and fucking kill them right the fuck there. I never even thought of that point. I'm going to make an engineering schematic about what can happen. I'm going to show exactly how easy this thing will fucking pop out and trip if you don't even touch the handle. But that's a different story. If Harbor Freight, and I swear this is no bullshit, Harbor Freight, I think, just sent me an email. I didn't check on my home computer, but on my cell phone, about please do rate your last purchase from Harbor Freight. Well, that's that freaking winch. And yeah, it's super heavy duty winch. It's built solid as hell, but it ain't no fucking good if it'll fucking kill you or somebody else or do this, alright? There's no safety whatsoever on that damn thing. I'm 56 years old. I've been around all kinds of winches and come-alongs. Everyone has a safety. This one has 0, and I will show this weekend. But I'm not going to hang my boat from it, like 150 pounds, and I'm going to take the boat off, and I'm going to put it, at the half angle. And it don't take nothing just to bump that little shiny lever right here. I'll give you a heads up. Here's the number. There should be a number on here, shouldn't there? I'll turn this way. No, 1,200 pound Hallmaster 1,200 pound capacity hand strap trailer winch. And right there is the frickin' number. Stay away from it! Here's the little lever in the spring, and watch this. I got all kinds of pressure on it. You bump this, there's no safeties once you pull this out. And if you got weight hanging on it, there's not another safety anywhere. This bumps up, but I got it cranked tight as hell now. I had 150 pounds of this boat hanging from it, and I bumped the handle on the son of a bitch, and it has that spring that pushes it in. There's no safeties anywhere that you have to trip. It just cuts loose, okay? I'll make a video about that. But here's what I got to do right now. But yeah, Harbor Freight better get back to me if they don't. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's got broken to crap, okay? I'm going to switch hands now. Oh, this puppy's still black and blue all the way down my back of my thumb, around my arms, on my hand. Okay, but here, it's hot. You need to wash. Oh, see if I can. I'm going to put this in my pocket again. I hope you can see, because my left hand ain't working. It still hurts pretty. It's hot. I turned off. You need to wash. See, I got window unit, AC units for right now, because they're much more efficient than my old one. It was leaking down every year. And once I'm debt free, I own my home now, but once I'm totally debt free, then I'll think about putting new central air in because these work great. But you gotta clean them. And these are in the sun when it's the hottest of the day. But you gotta wash these coils out, okay? You gotta wash these coils out. That's what takes the heat from inside, makes it pass through and come out here. And actually, you can never cool a room. You can remove the heat from it. All the heat that's inside the room that's getting sucked in to this unit goes into the gas through these coils, and it is evaporated out here on the outside, so the heat comes out, which actually then cools the other coil in front, which is pushing it. But it's impossible to cool a room. You can only remove heat from it, okay? But I gotta rinse them out because people ask me why I park my car and stuff in the garage every night. I'm on a highly traveled road and it's dusty, and if there's moisture, there's so much dust on the vehicle I can't even see through my windshield. And you know this condenses moisture. So there's that much dust and dirt on these coils too, and my efficiency is going down, and it's going to be over 100 tomorrow. So number one, you got to wash the coils out, even in your central air units if you're in the city, okay? I hope you can see this. But number one, don't ever take a garden hose. Rain falls this way. You see? Rain falls this way, and it's designed for rainfall pressure, which is under 1/4 of a, 1/100th of a PSI per square inch from a raindrop. But it's amazing what a raindrop can do in a smooth puddle of water. Just watch them. Watch a raindrop hitting a smooth frickin' flat water, and look what kind of damage it does. That's just one little raindrop. You do not want to be squirting even a garden hose into your units if it has electricity going to it. Now, I'm not talking just powered off. Ow, damn, that hurts, but I'm not talking powered off. See if I can hold on. You don't just turn the unit off. These plug into the wall. They are unplugged, okay? They're unplugged from the wall. Yeah, and they got a ground fault. Don't worry, it won't kill you, but it will burn up your whole AC unit. Now, then, if you have a central air unit, you go in the frickin' fuse box, trip the breaker to off. Don't just turn the thermostat off. Kill the power to the unit, or it can't jump across because they're not made to take water flow this direction. But then here's what you do. You get your garden hose out. You don't need a power washer. Oh man, I'm trying to do this with one hand, and one good hand and one broken hand. There we go. You can do like that if you can run water like that, you know, to stream. Don't do a certain shot because those are aluminum. Ooh, that's hard on my hand. But you wash them out. Wash the back coil out. And that's why you want to change your filter. Make sure you check your interior filters or your central filter in your furnace, because that decreases your efficiency so bad. But I'm just rinsing it out. But see, rainwater falls this way, you know? Not this way, or pushing through this way, or this way. That's why you want the electricity turned totally off. All right, but you know, dust gets on everything. Little rinse and wash. You know, I'm running like 40 pounds of water pressure max here, so, and I'm not getting close. But you wash them out, and then you let them dry. Ah, I got a mosquito biting me. Hang on a minute. Oh, that's really hard on my hand. Hold on to the hose and the phone. Okay, I got it. I'm a tough sumbitch. Rinse it all out, nice and neat, like this. Don't use a power washer. You know, and if you got a lot of pressure, stand back. All you need is get that water to flow, because dust, look how tiny these little holes are. Any kind of dust, dirt, particulate, smog will stick, and that is decreasing your efficiency big time, okay? But me, it's all no powered, so I rinse all the dust off, everything else too, okay? Now we're gonna go to the other one. Yeah, I gotta cut my grass down. Same thing. Rinse them out. You don't have to get real close. You don't, just soak them down and let that water flow, move it around. You don't want to get close enough to bend those pins over, or it ain't gonna work for squat. This was damaged in the box right there, and I didn't do that, but it doesn't really hurt much. And then I'm gonna rinse the inside from a distance. From a distance with low pressure. And you see those electrical wires right in there and stuff? That's why you don't have any power to it. Because it will jump across and fry all the guts, especially when you got your new computer controlled ones. You get one little arc on a water spot, and instead of 5 volts or 4.8, if you click 120, you blow out a $1,000 computer board that runs a central air unit, okay? But yeah, I don't have that. Yeah, I'm not even, I said it's totally unplugged and unpowered. Now, I got it rinsed out nice and neat. Yeah, I was having trouble keeping up. You see it's still in the sun, but this is where I got to put them. The best place to have a central air unit is on the east side, southeast side of a home where the sun doesn't hit it when it's hottest in the day, but this is the only choice I have right now. And it works, I just got to do my upkeep. Okay, there we go. That's what you do. Rinse your coils out, even if you have central air. My pants are falling off. I talk crap, but yeah, these are 33s and they're falling off because they stretch in the heat and the humidity, and it's hot. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to walk around like with my pants falling down and my underwear hanging out. I'd say something. Either I'm losing weight because my pants are falling off, or my personal parts are so huge they're scaring the hell out of my pants. You know, I gotta joke about something. No, the humidity is so freaking hot, it's humid, and yeah, these are 33s and they're falling off. But there you go. Peace. I'm using my hand, it's flexible. Peace, love. Have a heart, be you. Take care of stuff, use common sense. If Harbor Freight don't get back to me on this, I'm going to make a video and show exactly how that broke loose and how it could not just break your arms or smash the heck out of someone, how it could kill your grandkids. Because when that cut loose, it not only clobbered me, that boat dropped 8 feet straight down to the ground. And if I said I've never had kids, but if you had kids and you're taking your grandkid out for a nice trip and fishing morning on the water, and even your own kid that's 16, and it's hanging and you got someone down there guiding it so it just goes flat like this and lays on the ground because the water is like that far away, and all of a sudden nobody really touches anything or don't have time to say, okay, I'm going to lower it, and it just, somebody bumps it and it goes bang! You know what's going to happen. You're going to find your daughter or son or your grandson or granddaughter with a boat on top of them smashed with their freaking guts hanging out all over the fuck, and there's nothing you can do, and then you're going to feel bad the rest of your fucking life. So don't let that happen. Harbor Freight pushes this off like it's nothing. I'm not going to let it happen, okay? No, it said it could not just hurt me, which it did. It could not just kill someone up here on this end. A four-wheeler, a side-by-side, ATV, XTV, Gator, whatever, you know, the big ones they got now, on a ramp, you know, on a cart, on a four-wheel drive. It's usually a trailer sits like this. You put the 8-year-old kid in it that just wants to sit in it while it rolls off. Okay, and then you got the 6-year-old behind, and you're just rolling it down so you know, okay, turn left, turn right, to the 8-year-old, you know, and they're just backing off a trailer. But the 6-year-old's 4 feet back behind the trailer. All of a sudden, that cuts loose, pulls out of your hand, while your 8-year-old is trying to steer it, and it's just taking off backwards. It runs over your 6-year-old kid and kills him dead as shit. Okay? I said, I don't make big deal about stuff where if it's idiots that have to, no, this is so freaking dangerous. I can go through in so many scenarios where people can get killed, okay? So I'm going to keep on Harbor Freight, and if they don't want to do something or even acknowledge it, I'm going to keep putting videos on YouTube, and I'm going to find a personal injury lawyer, and we're going to go after him, because that is not correct. There's no way anything should be allowed in the United States without at least one safety for the recoil out under a load, okay? It's not correct. I don't do this. I'm not a grubby, I'm not grubbing for money or nothing. I do this to show truth. I didn't even thought about if I would have had a grandkid down at the bottom of that boat. When I got hit, you can hear in that video, my boat crashed into the ground. Imagine that was your granddaughter or grandson down there that it frickin' landed on. It would not be pretty after you had your arm probably cut off or broke all the shit, and then try to get down an 8-foot dirt bank down to your grandson or granddaughter or your son, and that boat's on top of them. And their guts are hanging out, and their arms are fucked, and they got blood coming out of their eyes and their ears and their heads smashed. It wouldn't be good. I've seen stuff like that, okay? It wouldn't be good. And then how are you going to live with that the rest of your frickin' life? Because you trusted Harbor Freight to have a kind of, at least American common sense, has to be safe to be sold in America product. Just that winch, okay? So think about that. I'll discuss it later. If they don't get back to me, I'm not letting this go, because this is way too dangerous. If it only happens once, it already happened to me. Nobody else deserves to get even smashed and broken like that. And I never got broken because I'm a tough son of a bitch. And I got cat-like reflexes, and it still beat the hell out of me. But nobody deserves to die from that, okay? Not any injury. All you need is a safety interlock pawl that you have to lift. My hand wasn't on the handle or anything. I just bumped the damn thing and it took off. There's no safety. How they can sell these, I don't have a clue. But I showed you the number and stuff, and if I'm pretty sure, I'm going to rate it, do my review, and I'm going to show, and I'm going to make a video. If Harbor Freight don't get back to me by this weekend, I'm going to make a video showing how easy that thing trips, but I'm not going to have my boat. I need like 180 pounds or 160 pounds. I'll find a tractor weight or something and hang it. And show how easy that is and how fast it goes, because I'll set up another camera. I'll set up my phone from here so you can see it. And just take a stick and bump it and watch it. I'm an engineer. I can tell you exactly how many rip'ems that baby was spinning with that weight. It's enough definitely to break a human in half. Even on the 10-inch stroke on that on the orbit on the handle. It's a 10-inch handle. Figure out the RPMs, 1/2 the speed of falling velocity from a dead stop to 8 feet. You're going to hit 3/4 of terminal velocity in 8 to 10 feet with no resistance. And how fast that thing, you think your tires move fast when you're going down the highway? That handle was moving twice as fast when it hit me. And it still had that torque behind that boat still falling when it clobbered me, okay? There you go. All right, it's all good. But no, I'm not going to let this go by the wayside. But yeah, wash your AC units out. Leave the damn thing turned off for at least an hour so the water can drip away, okay? Don't go rinse them out like I just did. And then go flip the breaker if you got center rail, or plug them in and go. Let them sit an hour. I got it cool enough in the house. It's like 70. It was 74, but yeah, it'll be 80 by the time I put. But I'm waiting an hour for all the water to drain and drip away, and I got to breathe. Don't just rinse it out and then go flip the breaker. Wait, unless you want to blow everything up, and everything legally should be ground fault, interrupter circuit protected, but that don't protect your boards or nothing. That just protects you if you're touching it. Okay, so let it sit for an hour, and then you'll be good. And you should probably do that, even in the city, once every 2 or 3 weeks. Just rinse them quick. And do it in the morning when it's cool. Wow, that hurts. All right. Oh, I love you. Y'all be good. Yeah, this is going to be a quick video, too, but it turned into 2 or 3, but it's good. Mwah! Love y'all. I said, I'm not here to make any money off anybody, but I'm here to show you truth and dangerous. And I know that's dangerous, you know. You go watch stuff out, even if it has a circuit breaker that goes, guaranteed to not kill you. Are you gonna put your life in the hands of a marketeer that says that ground fault interrupter right in the plug with the little light and the push button, it's going to work when it's supposed to? They all have failure points, man. Remember that. Unplug them, trip your breaker on your central air, rinse them out, wait an hour, turn it back on. If you don't see sparks or fire then, poke it real quick and turn it on and run in case something goes boom, and have a fire extinguisher handy. It's all good, but that's the truth. That's what can happen. I don't make stuff up. I love you. Take care. Mwah! I'll be back. I said I'm not going to let that and this go by the wayside. This is minimal what could happen. I said people could get killed from stuff falling on them, or just, break their arms, or kid get hit in the head, 8, 10-year-old be about the height of that freaking handle when it comes up. Helping dad or helping grandma and grandpa, and it takes off. That would be a very bad end to a beautiful freaking boating morning. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to stand for it. There's no reason for that. I love you. I'll be back. I stand for what I believe in, and I will fight for just common sense. People should not be hurt in the United States by poorly engineered designs. It's solid engineering, very skookum, very solid, but it'll freaking kill you. So it ain't no good. All right, I love you. I'll be back. I'm not letting this go. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful rest of the week. And, wow, it's hot out here. Take care. Just God bless and be you. You know the drill. Be you. Bunny ears if you have to. One. I love you. I'll be back. Ciao.